This is Jordan with Gator Made Trailers, and today we're doing another one of our products in our Aardvark family series of trailers videos. Today we have the Aardvark equipment trailer. We're going to take the opportunity here out on the farm today. We're loading up the Cat Mini X, and we're going to take it down the road a little bit and get you some shots of that. But we want to just touch on the trailer here. This is our Aardvark neck design, most importantly on this trailer. What you have with this Aardvark design is you're trying to simulate a gooseneck. When you simulate that gooseneck, you do these uprights and this turn down design. When you do these uprights that give you a massive structural advantage, it also gives you a lot of advantage for other things. So we have dual jacks, and you can only get that on a trailer with these uprights. The dual jacks have obvious advantages when loading, unloading, using it unhooked. On these uprights, we get these work lights. They got a little toggle switch right here. If you can see that shining on me. They're about twice the distance of the trailer that they illuminate. They're really nice white lights, and they're out here real far. So as you're coming up with something at night, it's shining around. It has an angle that really helps you see. And then these also integrate with the truck for turn signals and brake lights. So this light, personally from pulling it, I love the way it casts light here out to the side of the trailer, red, with your turn signals when you're on the interstate. I really think this draws more attention than any of the other lights on the trailer for people. This same Aardvark design, you get this toolbox and a spare tire mount. So on your typical A-frame trailer, you can have a toolbox, probably gonna be smaller than that one, or you can have the spare tire mount, but you can't have both. You can move your spare tire to the side, and then if you ever try to side load with the trailer, the tire's in the way. So you can only use half your trailer to do any kind of side loading. So it makes it really inconvenient if you pull in somewhere and you gotta be loaded with a forklift. You're constantly having to think about where you pulled in at. Having the tire up here in the nose out of the way really makes this trailer ambidextrous in that way. The adjustable coupler is really strong on these because it's flush mounted. So it goes all the way from the top of the C-channel frame. It makes that really strong. This wide angle design gives you the structural advantage it does, just from the fact of how far out the trailer meets the frame. So on a typical A-frame, you're coming in at about this angle. So even if you wrap around the tongue, you're still meeting at a much more narrow point. This is a really wide frame design that gives you a whole lot of strength. They, under heavy loads, pull really good. When you load these trailers down heavy, the heavier you go, the better they seem to perform. And we really enjoy pulling them. If you will, we'll go towards the back of the trailer and go over the dovetail. All right, we're here at the back of the trailer. This is our 3-foot self-cleaning dovetail. If you see any of our stuff, when it refers to +3, that's what it's referring to here. This self-cleaning dovetail. What we're loading today is pretty clean, but you do have this to help remove any dirt and debris from your tracks and tires before you get onto the deck of your trailer. It's a 2x3 angle. We've used this 2x3 angle for a long time on our deck over trailers. It does give you a better angle on this side when you're using track equipment to try to climb on, and just getting more steel in here really adds a lot of strength. The entire perimeter of this trailer is all tubing, including the dovetail, so you have something really strong to tie that cleat onto. These are a 24-inch triple beam ramp, so you've got 3 supports in them. A lot of guys do a 24 without anything in the center. They are spring assisted, so they're a lot easier to put down. Our ramp latch here is really easy. Take this pin. This sets out of the way, all the way to the edge of the stake pocket. So as you load, anything that can fit on here, that's completely out of the way. You see one hand here using this. That spring makes that really simple. Easy to put down. We've been doing the +3 series for a little while, over a +2 that we used to do. It really seems to get the angle right for the breakover. You really want to eliminate having multiple brakes as you come on, just for ease of loading. Feels a lot more comfortable as the operator. This gives you one smooth angle where you just brake over once onto the trailer. These are a completely LED lit trailer, so you do have a center light back here and right there where I was sitting. Those are all rubber mounted LED lights. That tubing I was referring to earlier houses all the wiring for those LED lights. So as that wiring comes back, it's completely protected, as well as along the back here, which is where you're most likely to drag the trailer. So that tubing allows, if you do drag a dovetail trailer coming in somewhere, to protect from pushing all that out and getting dirt built up in there. The tubing helps you for more than just the structure. Now we're going to take this Cat Mini X and we're going to load it up here on the trailer, and you can see how smooth this +3 design works. right, now that we got her loaded, you could really see how that 3-foot dovetail with that length of ramp design really makes a smooth transition onto the trailer. I was going to go over a few final things on the body of the trailer here. Starting here, this one's equipped with 8,000-pound axles. That 8,000-pound axle will always come standard with a 17.5-inch wheel on a 16-ply tire. That's what we call our super single. You do get a matching spare tire as standard equipment. Wrapped around that is our diamond tread fender. This is a really heavy-duty fender, and it's gusseted at the front and the rear. Now, that gusset first makes this really strong, but what it also does is gives you a step right here, so you can see how easy that gets you on, and you can see how strong the fender is with me on it here. There's no give to it even with me on it, and you do get a step here at the front of the trailer as well that allows you access on. We do all tubing, like we talked about. That tubing gives you really strong tie-down points with your stake pockets, and then we wrap all those stake pockets in a rub rail. The rub rail does give you a few more places to strap to, as well as protect the trailer when you're side loading, forklifts, and things like that. If there's any other questions you have about this Aardvark equipment trailer, find us at www.gatormade.com. Reach out to one of our sales reps, will talk with you about it, or drop us a comment below, and I'll try to write back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for taking time to watch this video. I really appreciate it.
Gator Made, America's selected best. To learn more about our big muscle professional grade trailers, visit gatormade.com and find us on Facebook and YouTube.